What a damn game. What a damn game, guys. What a damn game. Hey, guess what? Guess what? I got a secret for you. I got a secret. We made it. We got out of there with a W. We got out of there with a W. Woo! Wow. That was one of the best games I've seen in a long time. And the twists and the turns, the ups and the downs, the comebacks from deficits, from the explosive bombs like Stephon Diggs 52-yarder to the off the fingertip catches and the passes that Allen was putting the money on. Damn, that was a heartbeater right there. That got the heart beating. The Miami Dolphins, what I believe what happened is they came out of the gates unsure, a little cold, nervous, not knowing what to expect, not in their element. And the Buffalo Bills, they're up. They came out hot. They came out ready to grow, ready to roll, and super confident. They started throwing bombs. Everything was connecting, and they took advantage of Miami's weakened state. Next thing you know, the tables flipped. And I believe the tables flipped because Buffalo got up to such a huge lead. I know it sounds weird to think that, but when you get up to a 17-point lead and you got 80,000 fans around you singing the Buffalo Bills shout song, pumping you up and cheering you on, you got teammates on the sideline celebrating like they've already won the game. You can't help but have your brain chemicals rush to the brain and put you in a state of euphoria. It's the same way you get when you go on a roller coaster ride, or if you're on the beach, if you're on a speedboat on the ocean or on the lake having the time of your life, you get a sense of euphoria. And so the Bills came out after that 17 points. They were drunk and they were high. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were the type of high that's better than any type of drug you can get on the market. They were that natural high with 80,000 fans screaming around you that none of us have ever had. And then when you get that high and you throw one interception that was still a good pass and you come crashing back down to earth, it's like somebody just blew your buzz. And next thing you know, the Miami Dolphins got rattled. They got jolted back in to where they're woken up and now they're playing with confidence for the first time in the game. And when that happened, you immediately saw them pushing us and pushing us and pushing us from there on out because the Bills were basically coming off a high. They were basically hung over from one of the best highs they've had in their entire life. Eh, Which led to us being in a discombobulated mess at times, making mistakes. And that is when it comes in. And that's when Coach McDermott needs to just come in and say, hey, guys, the scoreboard says 17-0, but it's not 17-0. It's 0-0. Didn't you see the Chargers blow a 27-0 lead? Yeah. In the NFL, it don't matter. When you're playing a divisional opponent like the Miami Dolphins or any team who has seen you for two straight times, they know Josh Allen's tells. They know the signs of what he wants to do. They're used to playing him. They've studied him for 3 weeks now, maybe even longer, spent days trying to figure out how to stop him. So now when they see him, they know what to look for when it comes to if it's going to be a pass or if it's going to be a run, how hard he throws the ball, what it feels like to tackle him, and how fast he is. So they're prepared for it. The Skylar Thompson thing, and while we're at it, like the video and push that subscribe button to get more Buffalo Bills content in the future. Always positive, always fun. Skylar Thompson, yeah, if you he played better than Tua would have played. If Tua was out there, they would not have been able to play as well as they did with Skylar Thompson. Skylar Thompson's more mobile in the he's more mobile in the behind the in the pocket. He can throw it just as well as Tua. Actually, from this game alone, from the short sample size we have, he can throw it better than Tua. And he doesn't get shaken up or rattled the way you will see Tua play throughout a game. You can tell when he's pushing. You can tell when he's nervous. You can tell when he's excited. And a lot of times when you come out and you play a backup quarterback, you don't know what to expect. And that's when they explode on you like this. But talk about exploding. Talk about fucking this world up. Josh Allen, my boy, my dog, the man my girlfriend got back there for my birthday present. Okay. Whew. You cannot say Josh Allen had a bad game. Josh Allen had a bipolar game. Josh Allen had a great game. He had 352 yards passing today and 3 touchdowns. He was sacked 7 times, had a 93.1 yard, 93 rating, was 23 of 39. And damn, man, the guy is on target. It's like he's out there with a lightsaber, just flipping that ball where it needs to go. And this game is a huge sign that we need to go wide receiver first round in the draft. I mean, if Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill can turn Skylar Thompson or Tua turn the ball over into superstars or MVP caliber players, then we need two 1A players to do that for Josh. But some of the interceptions, man, like one of them, the one to Brown, I don't think that was his fault. That was, if anything, maybe on Ken Dorsey. That was Xavier Howard being ready, being used to the bombs. You're throwing throw bombs at me all day. Okay, I'm gonna be used to it. I'll be ready for it. And that's him lining up the pass like a center fielder would in baseball and going for it. The one off Cole Beasley's hands, it was not that of his hands and into the other defenders and right into the defender's hands. A lot of these, but it don't matter. These are fucking turnovers. These are fucking turnovers. If we want to be, we have to be turnover free to win in the playoffs and to win the Super Bowl. We have to. And to do that, we have to be more protective of the ball, which means when we are calling plays, Ken Dorsey, dude, scheme our guys open better or throw more passes underneath that aren't such high risk, high reward. Since we have such an A+ talent for quarterback, let's go with the low risk plays a lot of times and trample down the field knowing that those passes will connect. And once we've been making that happen, then let's go over deep or let's go deep and then start working it. I mean, if you're a boxer, you don't just punch to the face nonstop. You punch to the face so that when they're blocking their face, you can hit them in the gut. That's how you got to play it out there when we're calling plays. Ken Dorsey. Oh my God, dang guys. Eh. Ken Dorsey, this game, out there treading water, boys and girls. Out there treading water, if you ask me. I mean, just to keep calling the bombs over and over and over. That's kind of like, hey, Josh, bro, I'm out of creative plays here. Let's just hope you, your arm, your accuracy can bail us out of hit these. Because, damn, you're so damn close on these throws. They're on the money. They're hitting the receiver's hands, but they're just not connecting 100%. Let's keep at it. Ted Dorsey, bro, you got to get more creative with the play calling. And I mean, this is what it's going to be like with the rookie play caller when at the end of the day. And I mean, he did a good job. He did a good job. He did a good job. I like the way that we attacked. God damn. With the way he was calling plays and the way Josh was carrying them out, like saying, "Okay, you want me to throw 50 yards?" No, sure. Oh, okay, throw me in, coach. I'll do it. No problems. I'll do it in a second. It's like we're skydiving. Just out the plane, like, oh fuck, when's our time to go? Let's go skydiving. Here we go. It's a lot of fun. Whew, I'm fucking sweating up a storm up in here. But man, what a fun game. Liked the video, y'all, and subscribe for more videos just like it over the offseason, the rest of these damn playoffs. Ah, where have I been the last 4 weeks? I just had major reconstructive plastic surgery on my leg from a third-degree burn that I will get into I'll get into later in another video. But that's where I've been, and I'm so glad I got to be coming back for these punk ass Miami Dolphins. Whew! Let's get into the Miami Dolphins for a second. The Miami Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins fans are the trolls of the NFL. They do not like. They have not. This is their 23rd success 23rd consecutive season of not winning a playoff game. They hate that. So they are just living in misery. They're not happy. And so if they're not happy, they're going to troll other people to try to make everybody else in the NFL feel the way they do inside. And so god dang, so glad we got the bitch slapped them out of these playoffs. Can you imagine what it would have been like if we would have lost to them? It would have been ungodly awful. But no matter what the score in that game was, maybe within the last 4 minutes, the entire game, I was never nervous. I was never worried. If anything, I was like excited and grateful for a good, fun game because I knew what we had in our arsenal with our offense. And yeah, the Dolphins did play well, but I was never truly scared of losing that game. And so a lot of the score was short field off of turnovers that they were able to capitalize on. But our defense, man, I think that they played outstanding. Matt Milano, man, player of the game again, AP All Pro, first team in the NFL, voted the best player in the NFL at his position, and much, much, much deserved. He had 10 total tackles, 8 solo, 2 sacks, and 3 quarterback hits. And then we had Taron Johnson, number 7 out there. He could have been the best player on the team, on the defense. 7 total tackles, 6 of them were solo. He had 1 pass deflection and 1 quarterback hit. But what he was doing that was special is he was guarding some of those hard to guard receivers. And seeing him all over the field was fucking unbelievable. We had a couple interceptions. We had Kair. Who do we have? We had Dean Marlowe with an interception. And we had Kair Elam with the interception. And dude, props to Kair Elam coming out here playing a whale of a game. Oh, damn, that's so encouraging. Way he was able to guard Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, fucking phenomenal. And then to come up with the interception in just his rookie year, the more play he gets, the better he's going to get. These playoffs are going to be tremendous for him. And then Devin Singletary. We cannot forget Devin Singletary with that drive, that last push on the for that first down to absolutely win the game for us. He's just one of those core players that when we need him, he is there for us. And man, our receivers, dude, they both had ballers of a games. How did it feel seeing Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis just go meleeing people out there? Gabriel Davis, I mean, we've heard of playoff Josh, but do we have a playoff Gabriel Davis? I think that I mean, I hope we do. I think we do. He had 6 total receptions and 112 receiving yards, 113 receiving yards, and 1 touchdown out of 9 targets. Played absolutely phenomenal. And if we can keep getting that type of production from Gabriel Davis and Stephon Diggs, the way that we did, come on, Gabe Davis, we know Diggs will be there for us. This is one of those games that is going to hopefully snap us out of it, saying, hey, Ken Dorsey, hey, Josh Allen, be more protective of the ball. And I know it was closer than any of us wanted, but now that we got the W, how do you feel? As long as Kair Elam left that game healthy, do you feel like this was actually game was actually good for us and just what we needed before we went and played the likes of the Cincinnati Bengals, Kansas City Chiefs, and maybe potential the Super Bowl? I do. I think that it's good to get a scare. It's good to go in and see how detrimental your turnovers actually are in a playoff game. To say, hey, dude, you can't touch that hot stove. You've been burned 3 times. Stop touching that hot stove. It was perfect time to do it against a team like the Dolphins and not to learn that lesson versus Cincinnati Bengals. And if you want to know the truth, this could have been a saving grace. We may not have gotten that first round bye, but we may have touched that hot stove 3 times in a row for the very last time before we play one of these elite teams. So this first round game, let's hope. But I know it was a nice wake up call and a nice warm up game for the even tougher matchups to come ahead. Okay, y'all. This is B Money here with Phenomenal Bills. If you like Bills content and you're down, dirty, and inch getting more for the playoffs, then push that subscribe button. I'm going to do everything I can do to stay here with you guys. I'm back from the hospital, and I cannot wait to do more of this, to take this show and to go ride it on into the playoffs even deeper with y'all, and hopefully into that Super Bowl. Next up, Bengals or the Ravens, right? So let's see how it goes, y'all. This is B Money with Phenomenal Bills signing out. Go Bills!